Pain. It's a word we fear, a sensation we dread. Yet, my friends, pain is not our enemy. Pain is life's most honest teacher, a guide that brings us closer to our true selves. Today, I'm here to tell you that pain, when faced with wisdom and clarity, can be transformed. The Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, Seneca, knew this. They lived by it, and we can learn from them to see pain not as an adversary, but as an opportunity for growth and strength. Let me begin with Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who bore the weight of ruling the most powerful empire of his time. His life was far from easy, and yet he wrote in his Meditations, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote is the cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Marcus teaches us that pain, obstacles, suffering, they're not interruptions in our journey. They are the journey. Think about that for a moment. Every hardship, every struggle, every ounce of suffering you endure is pushing you forward. Pain, no matter how sharp or deep, can be a tool for progress. The obstacle is the way. What you fear, what you try to avoid, can actually become the catalyst for your transformation. Epictetus, born into slavery and later freed, understood the depths of human suffering better than most. But he didn't see himself as a victim. He said, "We suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them." This is a radical shift in thinking. It's not the pain itself that hurts us, it's how we perceive it. Imagine this. Two people face the same struggle, the same physical or emotional pain. One is crushed by it, broken. The other stands firm, unchanged. Why? It's because of their judgment about that pain. Epictetus tells us to focus on what we can control, our perceptions, our reactions. Pain is often beyond our control, but how we respond to it, that's entirely in our hands. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This is the Stoic way. Pain can break the body, but it cannot touch the spirit unless you let it. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, takes this idea even further. He said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." In other words, pain is a form of training. When you lift weights, your muscles tear and rebuild stronger. The same is true for your mind and soul. Each challenge, each moment of suffering, sharpens you, fortifies you. But Seneca didn't stop there. He also reminded us of something deeper. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. There will be moments in life when simply getting through the day feels like a victory. The weight of the world presses down on you, and yet you keep going. That is courage. That is resilience. That is the essence of Stoic strength. So what can we learn from these great minds about pain? Let me summarize it in 3 simple principles. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. We cannot avoid pain in life. It will find us. But how we interpret that pain, how we choose to respond, that is always within our control. Pain is not the enemy. It is a tool. Pain is the crucible in which our character is forged. It is the fire that tempers the steel of our souls. As Seneca said, "Fire tests gold, suffering tests brave men." We should not fear pain, nor should we run from it. Instead, we should face it, learn from it, and allow it to make us stronger. Pain is temporary. Virtue is eternal. Epictetus teaches us that external circumstances are fleeting. Pain comes and goes, but the virtues we cultivate, courage, wisdom, patience, these last forever. Make the best use of what is in your power, and take the rest as it happens. Pain will pass, but the strength you gain from enduring it will remain. Now, this isn't to say that the Stoics ignored the reality of suffering. They knew pain. They felt it. They lived through wars, loss, betrayal, illness. But they embraced it as part of the human experience. To be human is to feel pain. There is no escaping it. But Stoicism gives us the tools to transform that pain into something greater. Don't hope that events will turn out the way you want. Marcus Aurelius said, "Welcome events in whichever way they happen." This is the ultimate Stoic mindset. Life will bring pain, it will bring hardship, heartbreak, and loss. But instead of fighting against it, the Stoic welcomes it, because it is through pain that we learn who we really are. Friends, in moments of suffering, remember this. Pain does not define you. Your response to pain does. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the master of your mind. Every hardship, every struggle, every ounce of pain you endure is an opportunity to grow. As Epictetus said, man is disturbed not by things, but by the view he takes of them. Pain will knock on your door. Let it in, but do not let it control you. In the end, pain is not your enemy. It is your greatest ally. It is a mirror that shows you your strength, a fire that forges your character, a teacher that brings you closer to your true self. So when pain comes, as it will, remember the Stoics, remember Marcus, Epictetus, Seneca, and remember this. If you found value in this reflection, consider joining our community by subscribing and leaving a like. Each interaction helps spread the wisdom of Stoicism to others seeking calm and clarity in their own lives. Thank you for being here on this journey.